It's not only about the digits in the fiat. I was thinking, and probably it will be an article at some point, but I was thinking there are so many other digits that they want us to be addicted to. The other digits, let's say, are all the social media. Like they want us addicted to the likes, to the shares, to all the stuff there. And they give us some benefits to communicate on those platforms and stuff like that. But the difference within the math digits and the digits for fiat currency, the digits for social media, or the numbers in a video game that's, again, some type of a currency within the game, they want us addicted there. Or they want us addicted to the department stores that they gave us loyalty cards or flying points, or everybody wants to addict us to their digits. And math is actually an open source kind of thing that anybody that uses it is totally free. It's not forced upon you, but it's extremely useful. And it's not only useful for the people that are using it, but the people that are using it are helping all the people that are not using it, and they're also beneficial. The difference between the math numbers and all the other numbers is that we have control over those numbers, and the other numbers, somebody else has the control over them. They can decide to censor you. They can decide your money is no longer welcome here. They can decide, we're going to lock you out of your digits in your bank account. But for that control, they give us some benefit, because if you don't have any benefit, none of us will actually use it. But they give us some benefit to get you on the hook. And just like math numbers, Bitcoin for the first time is money that nobody forces you. It gives you benefits beyond yourself using it, but all the people around you, all the people that are building on Bitcoin are actually helping even the people that are not using it. And that is the dynamic there. But that in math and in Bitcoin, we have the control and all of us benefit. In all the other digits, somebody has control, whether it's a small group of people or a company or a nation state. It's somebody else has control, and they give us some benefit. And I would say that is a framework that I'm working on to expand in an article in the future.
That's very interesting. You know, the obvious one for me, the worst currencies in the world are loyalty points. And I think about air miles, and it's like people will go so far out of their way to collect these things, but then they are, inflated away, and you can only spend them under certain, times during the year, or it's like it's a liability on the company that's offering them this balance sheet. And the easiest way for them to reduce that liability is to, devalue those points that everyone has worked so hard to accumulate. So I love the point that you made, the idea that it's the first money that is really not asking anything. It's sort of Bitcoin only gives. And I think that's also a point that I find sometimes people who are new to Bitcoin or trying to understand Bitcoin can struggle with, because the most obvious thing is that people who understood Bitcoin or held Bitcoin earlier do seem to be benefiting before everyone else. And that's obviously has nothing to do with Bitcoin. And just a lot to do with chance, or people who happen to be exposed to the idea earlier. But I don't think that we think of the reason that our monies don't work cross-border is to trap that value in our own sort of local area, where it's like a pig pen. And the only reason that we have 167 different forms of money in the world today is because the governments that are issuing those monies need to have the ability to devalue their money strategically. Would they devalue our money? They need to have that flexibility and have that ability so that they can do things, whether the average person is interested in those things happening or not. And so that is a core piece of the Bitcoin value proposition, the idea of sort of undilutable, incorruptible, universally accessible money.